Hey, what's going on, everybody? Corey, the War Within. Let's see. Today is training day 22. And so far today, all I've really done is Jiu Jitsu. I still practice Brazilian Jiu Jitsu on my, spare time. Trying to tie that in as well. The first 2 weeks, I'd say that I took a little bit of time off of Jiu Jitsu. One of the reasons why I decided to do the triathlon as well was I kept getting a lot of I kept having a lot of back issues and a lot of neck issues, and I related it a lot to my posture because we sit so much in this kind of sedentary way of living here in the United States. My posture was getting screwed up, and I realized that biking, swimming, and running would probably help out with my posture, so that would also reduce a lot of the issues that I ended up having. So just so far today, just hit jiu-jitsu, but I know now I've scheduled out my entire week as far as how my training is going to be, and I've been able to incorporate jiu-jitsu back into it. And tonight I have a pretty good distance swim, open water again. I love to talk about the open water. I really feel like it's a very freeing experience and conquer a lot of fears. There's just, again, something about being in the water that's really refreshing. Something I wanted to talk about today, though, was my everyday, day-to-day. So I don't really have, like I said, I don't really have a pearl of wisdom to talk to you guys too much about today. But the main focus for today is to just talk about how normal days transpire for me. Right now, to whoever may be viewing this, it may seem as though I have so much stuff dialed in, like, oh wow, this guy, he's shooting video, he's really getting over his PTSD, he's training for a triathlon, going to school, you know, doing XYZ, whatever you guys might be imagining. But, you know, there's still some times where there's a lot of difficulties and there's still a lot of challenges. It's like this morning, I think when I first started this, I wanted to start getting up at 6 a.m. every day. But man, I'll tell you what, I'd say probably 3/4 of the time, I'm not getting up at 6 a.m. And I'll be honest with you guys about that. There's times where I do, and normally I'll go swim or whatever. And then there's times that I don't, where I'm feeling tired. Maybe I had a lot of stuff going on that day and I got to bed a little late. And for me, I can definitely tell my sleeping and sleeping in a little bit is a little bit more of a comfort blanket. I feel more rested, obviously, if I get more sleep. And I'm still pretty intimidated right now to do away with that without that amount of rest, if that makes sense. So I still have a little bit of a comfort blanket there. Man, I could tell you, even having a schedule, trying to stick to that schedule, there's times during that day where I'll look at that schedule and just be like, man, I'm so sick of just kind of nose to the grindstone type of thing where, you know, I'll omit some things even though I am trying to get better with that and still trying to stick with getting better with that. But I'll tell you, there's times where I start to get down as well because of that, or I start to feel a bit of the depression, or I start to feel, like I said, you know, where the whole reason for the War Within here is the fact that we're talking about, no kidding, fighting these battles. Like what I like to talk about is almost like this mindset of the dark versus the light, fear versus whatever the opposite of fear is. Some say love, but man, I could tell you that there's times during the day where the darkness starts to win and it starts to creep in. I'm tired from having to fight constantly and keep it going. So, you know, I give in a little bit. I give in to some temptations. Like right now, I'm really trying hard to work on my diet. And there's going to be times where I'm just like, fuck it, I'm going to eat some sugar. You know, I know that's like another coping mechanism or whatever. Yeah, sometimes I allow the depression to take over. Sometimes I allow the negative thoughts to take over in my mind as well. You know, I'm really doing a good job of warding it off. But man, like I said, there's some times during the day where it's just like, screw it, I'm going to go take a nap or lay on the couch, or I'm just going to take a break, which, to be honest with you, it's okay. It really is okay. I don't think anyone's perfect. I think where I'm working at is I'm working on my efficiency. I'm working on my efficiency of getting better with everything. And that's kind of where I'm at with the triathlon too, and that's how it all relates. Sorry, I got a fly just coming at me. But yeah, it's working on the efficiency. It's not so much worrying about being perfect right now, but it's worrying, and I hate to use the word worry, to be honest with you too, because why worry? If you just keep etching away at things, it's gonna get better, and you're gonna see marked results. So that's where I'm at with the try as well. Is it's just like, All right, I'm not worried about getting as fast as possible right now. What I'm more worried about is being able to finish the race, or being able to do it without being in so much pain. So when I run now, or when I bike, or when I swim, it's just about, okay, reduce the stress of trying to get there right now, and instead focus on the breathing, or the stroke, or the efficiency of the stroke. Focus on having a good time and having a good mental mindset with it. So those are the same rules that, to be honest with you, I need to start focusing on more throughout the day. Of like, all right, quit trying to get to that end zone as fast as possible, and just kind of sit back and focus on your efficiency of how you're getting there, and enjoying and sitting and enjoying some of it. Yeah, I mean, so that's kind of where I'm at today, guys. I really hope you enjoy the video. The GoFundMe fund is still up. GoFundMe/The War Within Triathlon Fund. I haven't been promoting it too much lately. I apologize. I'm also still trying to figure out how to put that in the comment section, or put that as a link below. So I am working on my technological skills here as well. Also, please, like I said, if you wouldn't mind, subscribe to this YouTube channel if you're a guest, and also feel free to share some of this with your friends. Let them know that there's at least somebody out there that's trying to work through this, and is trying to talk through it with other people and get going. So I appreciate your support, guys. Much love and much respect to all you, and I hope you have a good time trying to battle the war within. Corey out. Take care.